Great! You chose to learn the secondo part. You'll be doing the accompaniment, very important part. Let's get started. Here we have the sheet music to La Cinquantaine. If you had chosen the primo part, you would be playing the notes written on the staff. But since you chose the secondo part, you're going to be reading these chord symbols. The chord symbols are written up above the staff. Let's take a look. This first chord symbol has a capital A, lowercase m. That stands for A minor. So in this measure, you'll be playing an A minor chord. Now, looking at our time signature, we can see that we're in 4/4 time. The top number tells us we'll need 4 beats in every measure. So for this measure, we'll play 4 beats of an A minor chord. Then in this measure, we'll play 4 beats of a D minor chord. Then A minor again, then D minor. On line 2, you'll see we have an A minor chord, but then in this measure, you'll see nothing. Well, when you don't have a chord, what's implied is that this chord will simply continue. So you'll play 4 beats of A minor, then 4 more beats of A minor. Now here you see a capital E with no lowercase m. It's just a plain old E. When you see that, you know it's a major chord. So this will be E major. And once again, we have no chord indicated for this measure, so we'll play 4 beats of E major, then 4 more beats of E major. All right, now let's look at the third line. Can you tell me the names of these chords for each measure? If you said A minor, D minor, A minor, D minor, you're correct. Now, let's go down to the fourth line. Can you tell me the names of the chords? If you said A minor, E major, A minor, you're correct. Now let's come to the piano and learn how to play these chords. Okay, the first chord we need for La Cinquantaine is A minor. The name of the chord will always be the root or the lowest note of the chord. So since we called the chord A minor, we know the lowest note will be A. And for chords, we always skip up a third and then skip up a third. So these 3 notes, A, C, and E, make the A minor chord. Now, that's what our right hand will play. However, with our left hand, we're going to be playing the root of the chord. And remember, the root is the same as the name of the chord. So the root of the A minor chord is A. So I'm going to put my left hand in the A minor pentascale. And how I'll play this chord is my left hand finger 5 will play A, while my right hand plays this A, C, E, A minor chord. Now we're going to do that for 4 beats. Can you place both of your hands in the A minor pentascale, all white keys, and then play this chord with me for 4 beats? Your left hand finger 5 will play A, and your right hand will play A, C, E. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now the next chord in La Cinquantaine is a D minor chord. So what is the root of the D minor chord? If you said D, you're correct. So to play this chord, my right hand's going to have to shift up. So my finger 1 is on D, and then again, we'll skip up a third, up a third. Now, if it had been a D major chord, we would have needed an F sharp. But since it's D minor, we'll use F. Now my left hand, since it's in the A minor pentascale, I do have finger 2 available to play D, so I don't need to move my left hand. I'm only going to shift my right hand, and I'm going to leave my left hand where it is and just use finger 2 to play D. So my finger 2 of left hand is playing D. My right hand is playing a D minor chord. Okay, so now let's watch how those 2 go together. I'm moving my right hand back to the A minor pentascale, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then my right hand will shift up, my left hand will not move, and I'll play a D minor chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go back to A minor for 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then back to D minor for 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now press pause and practice line 1 on your own. I'd like you to count out loud 1, 2, 3, 4 as you play, and use beat 4 as a beat to kind of get ready for the next chord. Press play when you're ready to go on to line 2. All right, on line 2, we start off with another A minor chord, although this time it's going to last for 8 beats, 4 plus 4. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4 twice with A minor. Try it with me. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we come to our first E major chord. Do you remember how to make an E major chord? What is the root of E major? That's right, it's an E. Now if you think about the E major pentascale, finger 3 is on G sharp, which means that our E major chord will also need a G sharp. The chord always matches the pentascale, so the E major pentascale uses the same notes as the chord. The chord just does skipping notes instead of stepping. So these 3 notes will form our E major chord. Now the left hand, which you recall we're keeping in the A minor pentascale, I have finger 1 available to play E, which is the root of our chord. So my left hand once again will not need to move. I'll just play E like this. So let's watch that whole line once. My left hand stays put. My right hand's going to come back to the A minor chord, and we'll have 2 measures of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then shift up to E major. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now press pause and practice line 2 on your own. Press play when you're ready to go on. Now, since line 3 is the same as line 1, let's skip on down to line 4. Line 4 is very similar to line 2, except after we play the E major chord for 4 beats, we're going to shift back to end the song on an A minor chord. Okay, let's try that together. Here we go on line 4. Try it with me. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's have some fun with this. This accompaniment played this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, isn't as exciting as if we do a pattern like this. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. So our left hand and right hand are going to take turns. The left hand playing just the root, the right hand playing the chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. Okay, now can you try that once? Try the A minor chord, just going 1, 2, 3, 4. Your turn. Good, now shift the right hand up to D minor, and with the left hand using finger 2 on D, the right hand playing a D minor chord, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Your turn. Good, now we shift back to A minor again for measure 3. Try it with me. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now in measure 4, we shift back to D minor. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now the trick is to do that without a pause. So it will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now press pause again and practice that. Press play when you're ready to go on. Good. Now let's try line 2 with our new accompaniment pattern of going left, right, left, right. Okay, this time we'll have 8 beats of A minor like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we shift to E major. So our left hand finger 1 will play E while the right hand plays an E major chord for 8 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, Good. Then we go back to line 3, which is the same as line 1. Why don't you press pause and practice line 2 on your own? Now press pause and try the whole song using this new chord pattern of left, right, left, right. Press play when you're ready to try the duet with me. Before we actually play the duet together, let's review your part one last time. I want to make sure you know the notes really well, because in a duet, if one person gets off but the other person keeps going, it doesn't sound so good because you didn't stay together. So let's make sure you're ready for the duet, that you can play each note carefully and keep the music going. It's okay to make a mistake, but if you do, you can't go back and fix it because the music's going to keep going. So whatever happens, try to keep the music going and stay with me. I'm going to be playing the secondo part with you this time, and if that goes well, then I'll play the primo while you play the secondo. Here we go. Let's review the secondo together at a nice steady tempo. Whatever happens, just keep the music going. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now, if that went well, then let's try the duet together. You're going to be in charge of keeping a very steady beat as I play the melody, which sounds like this. And the temptation will be to let my notes mess you up, but don't. Just keep your notes very steady, ta, 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 while I play. And I'll help by counting the beat as I play, and let's make some music together. So you're in position with the secondo part. I'll be taking the primo part. Let's make some music together. 1, 2, 3, go. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. Go back and practice that as many times as you need to get really comfortable and successful at that. Once you've done that, you're ready to try it at full speed. So let's do it one more time, assuming now that you are super well prepared. We're going to do it at a faster tempo, where you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. You're going that speed, bump, 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 while I play the melody. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Great job playing the secondo part for La Cinquantaine. It was fun making music with you today. If you like, you can go on and learn the primo part as well. But in any case, Congratulations on making it here. Now that you're at the end of the unit, I encourage you to go back and review and practice all the songs you've mastered in this unit. Why don't you try doing a little concert? Choose your favorite songs that you've learned so far, practice them really hard, and then invite some friends and family members over to hear you give a performance. Have lots of fun practicing, and I can't wait to see you at the next lesson. Congratulations! You made it to lesson 100. Yeah, you've been working really hard. Keep up the great work! Wah!